Hey, Sagittarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And, I always think of orange as Sagittarius anyway. All right. I started the video. This is for January. I started the video and it was raining so hard that it was like you wouldn't be able to hear me. So I had to begin again. There's more rain coming, but maybe not as hard. All right. We have a little break at the moment. Okay, so I made a new moon video. Please go check it out. It really gives the flavor of the months. I think it's for the months, at least through the 21st. Okay, let's begin. Let's get everything in order here. I have my water in case I run out of moisture in my mouth. Okay, this card has been coming up all for everyone, and I shuffle. It's not like I don't shuffle. Okay, the nine. So nines are about attainment, but sometimes, it's like attaining. There's an energy in this card, okay, of sort of being surrounded. It's like, I've been fighting this fight. I've been working really hard. I put up a line in the sand, but I don't really know where to go from here. I'm a little bit like surrounded, a little overwhelmed, a little bit surrounded. And then I have this seven. So I feel like and he's defending the land, right? And he's defending, and he's in a good position, but he's still defending. And it's like, well, what are you defending? Are you defending? What are you defending? Are you defending like, how sometimes we can all get like, well, that's just the way I am, a little bit like that. Well, that's just the way I am. Oh, it's just the way I'm defensive in this and this way, and in terms of this and this thought, or this and this, I have to, um, hold on to my identity in this job, in this career, in this. Well, what are you defending? That's a question. Sometimes they get questioning. Am I defending the past? Am I defending? What am I defending, and why? Okay. Of course, my phone is going crazy because I decided to do videos. All right. Maybe it's time to let go of the defense and see it in a new way. See it in a new way. And sometimes, so this is the way it feels generally for everyone. There's going to be a lot of darkness coming up in all of us. A lot of things that we're going to see about ourselves. And it doesn't have to be this big, heavy thing. It's like I see a pattern that I'm participating in, and I have participated in for a really long time, and or a thought or a doubt, and it's like I think all of a sudden it's like I don't think that works anymore. Maybe it worked at one time, but I don't think that works anymore. I feel like we're all going through this on one level or another, and it's going to be different for different people. I think it could be the way you act with people, the way you interact with people. Maybe it's an identity that you hold that doesn't really serve you anymore. And, sometimes it's like, well, what do I do now? And I think it's going to become really clear suddenly. And it has to do with the past. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of wands, and Scorpio also had a lot of wands. This is the Six of Wands. This is a really lovely card. This is really about being supported. So maybe, what it feels like? It feels like I've been leaning on support for at a certain place, and it doesn't really work anymore. And in a way, I'm afraid, or you're afraid, to like move forward because it's like, well, who's going to like back me up? And my answer is you're going to be backed up. I don't know who or where or when or how, but you will be backed up, because this is really this is really the card of support, of love, of someone having your back, or people having your back. You know how then when they jump at those concerts where they jump into the mosh pit, like the performer will like fall backwards into the crowd off the stage, and they kind of, it's like, does he know every single person that's holding him up? No, but he knows that he'll be held up. And it feels like it's almost like the Nestea commercial. I'm really going there. There used to be a Nestea, I think it was Nestea. It was a Nestea commercial, and the guy or the girl would take this. It was usually a tall, thin glass like this, right, full of iced tea. And they go, ah, and they would fall backwards into the pool, and the water caught them. And it's like that. It's like, maybe I need to fall into a different pool. Maybe the pool that used to serve me is empty, right? It was drained, and now I need to find another pool. Like, that's the way it feels. Trust that you will be nurtured by spirit. Trust that the abundance is there, that the support is there, that the light is there, that the clarity is there. And that's the thing. Between this one and this one, there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of, that's where the support is. Or there. Or there. Because it feels like your support network is changing. Okay, that's interesting. But you have to build it too, and be there. Like, this one doesn't move. So, let's say you met this new group of people, or you're in a new job, say. I remember I worked at restaurants for a long time. And the one place that I worked at really for the longest, I was used to really running my own section and having my own thing. But this place was a pool house, which I generally didn't like. But I remember, it was like my first or second day on the job. And I had 1, 2, 3, 6 2-tops, a 4-top, and a 6-top. It was a big section. And it was a very crowded place, very busy. And I was used to that. But it got to the point where I was like, over my head. And somebody had taken my order at like one of the tables. And I was like, oh. Because it's like, I was so overwhelmed. I had like, I think all 6 2-tops came in at the same time. Also, there were 2 bosses, and one of them seated the place correctly. He would give section A, section B, section C, section A, section B, section C. This other one, I'm just going to fill this one section, then I'm going to fill the other section. It was insane. It was insane. So, first I'm going to overwhelm this waiter, then I'm going to overwhelm this waiter, then I'm going to overwhelm that waiter. So the people who worked there knew, and they came to back me up because they knew. And then later on, I would back them up. So it's like, trust that it's all going to, like the net, trust that the net is there. Like, maybe the net that you had in the past had a tear in it, so to speak, and trust that there's a new net. Okay. And build it and help mend the net as time goes on, right? Oh, I could bring this to the table, right? Okay. And that's where the opportunity is. So I have 2 aces. So it's a new message, a new thought, a new idea, and then physical reality of it. Especially with the sun. The sun is like the best card in the deck. Yeah. being loved and supported and comforted. This is the wish card, but for me, this is really about being safe, being safe. Okay. Yeah. He's a really loving, loving, loving energy. And there's this element of naivete, and there's an element of youth in that card, but there's also this element of real idealistic love. So, you know, it's almost like you hire somebody who's like completely, how do they say it? Wet behind the ears? Yeah. But they're there. They're there. They want to learn. They, you know, they brought their heart to it. They're there. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to give them more and more responsibility because they, you know, they're there for it. And trust it. Like that's the energy. You hear them? All right. Look at this. Wow. And it's better than you could have expected. Very nice. So it's like, okay, I mean, I'll get into the whole thing. Okay. The opportunity is somewhere else. The opportunity is somewhere else, and you know it, and you see it, and you envision it, and you're heading that way. You've turned your back on the whole. Nice reading, really nice. Yeah, and a new establishment is coming that's guided by spirit, that's guided by your higher mind toward joy, toward community, toward expression. 2 3s. Yeah. Look at this. I have a third ace. So this is a whole new ball game. There's a whole new ball game. I mean, I have 3 aces. So aces are all beginnings. Wow. And I feel like it's in the physical world. All right, let me show you. Let me show you everything. This is a really, it feels really good. It feels like um it's like I decided to hang my hat somewhere else. I decided to maybe switch a job or a move or uh, uh change my social circle, and it's really going to be there for you. That's the way it feels. And it's really nice, really good energy, really bright. All right, I hope this works. Yay. Okay. All right. I felt like I was really surrounded, like I was really caught between a rock and a hard place, and I was really defensive. And that was the past. And now something new opportunity is coming through, like the beginning of it, where I can establish something new with community that's full of community and emotional support and joy and abundance and love and fertility. I am and will be supported. The past is done. I'm going to use the sword to cut it out and to, you know, have this flash of something new that I'm going to build and stay and dig into, because that's where the opportunity is, and that's where the comfort is. I know it's in a new place, and I'm going for it. It's really nice, really nice. And it's really new. It's really new. It's almost like you're offered a job, or you're offered to move somewhere, and it's like, well, I don't know, you know, I'm used to the way things were, even though it's overwhelming. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. Like there's this new opportunity coming. It's really nice, really nice. Okay, I am in the process of raising the money for double cataract surgery. So if you can help me out, I have a GoFundMe below. I still have readings available for purchase, meditations available for purchase, as well as healing. I work with energy, with the angels, your angels, my angels, guides, to shift energy, right? To release, weird and uncomfortable things from the past, and to welcome in and to invite in and to relish new opportunities, new energies. So I can help you out with that. and have a lovely July. Really nice reading. Feels really good. And, blessings. See you soon. Bye.